Hey everyone, how's it going? Alex Holder with Alex Holder Fitness, and today we're going to be talking about how to avoid fitness goal killers. Alright, so there's a few major killers when it comes to trying to pursue a fitness goal. So I think there's three major fitness killers. The first one is excuses. The second one is a lack of discipline, and also, trying to build up your discipline, whatever. And the third is not having proper direction. So today we're going to talk about the first one, and that is excuses. So this is going to be a 3-part video series. I'm going to go in depth on each one throughout the series, hopefully, in different videos. So, first of all, I was going to make this video with a tripod and me just standing still, but an important piece of my tripod is actually down in Florida right now with my parents. So for now, vlog style is gonna have to do. Alright, so excuses are something that I think really make people stray from any kind of path that produces something worth having. So an excuse in most cases when it comes to fitness is things like no time. Another one could be no motivation, maybe after work or school or whatever, stuff like that. So the biggest thing to understand when trying to get rid of an excuse, and I want to make a video talking about this in depth more so, but it's you gotta understand, you gotta really find your why. And I know this gets talked about a lot, but your why is basically just, why do you want to do it anyways? Okay, so for me, and most people who get started in fitness in any realm, it's kind of a sense of like, trying to achieve a certain body type, maybe trying to fit into some old clothes that used to fit real well that you really liked. Maybe it's maybe you want to do some sort of show. Maybe you want to be fit enough to join your Wednesday night volleyball club, or maybe you're at such a point where your life's in danger and you want to be able to be there for your kids in the long run. So biggest thing with your why is to get that ingrained into your mind. Like, why is my ultimate goal more important than this short-term excuse that I keep telling myself that I need to follow? So gotta understand your why. Excuses like no time, I think this is probably the biggest excuse ever made when it comes to fitness. So there's 24 hours in a day, right? We all know this is simple stuff. And 24 hours in a day, we all have the same 24 hours. For me, my day normally goes, I get up at 6:30, 6:45 area, shower, whatever, and then I go down and I make my lunch for that day, as well as my breakfast for that day, and I go to school, whatever, till 3. Right now I'm doing golf, so I go to golf after school till about 5:30, and then I go to the gym for an hour and a half, come home, make meals, whatever. So golf's the only sport that I do during the year. So pretty much from August to mid-February, end of February time, I can go to school and then go to the gym right after school. So pretty much I'm done and home by 4:30 or 5. So that time of the year, I don't have a problem getting myself motivated to go to the gym. But with golf, when I don't get back till 5:30 or 6, it really starts to get a little bit harder for me to really want to go to the gym and give it everything I got. But I'm at a point in my fitness career where it's such a habit. Every day after school I go to the gym, so I don't even think about it anymore. But the effort that I do put in is definitely something that I have to put a lot more work into producing. So when you have somebody who has such a busy schedule, like a 9-to-5 job or whatever, and they're up by 7 getting ready and everything, and then they're trying to go from their 9 to 5 and then they go home and relax or whatever, and you're trying to get them to go to the gym and do something that they really don't want to do. Maybe this is you, really don't want to do at the end of the day. And then they do it for a couple of days, they get started, and it kind of it's there for a couple of days, and then it's almost like they get burnt out, and then they stop going to the gym, give up on whatever that goal, that ultimate goal was. They give up on pretty much their why. So excuses are dream killers. I truly believe that. One example for me is getting started on YouTube. So this is only my second video, but it was kind of something to where the reason that I wanted to do YouTube was a lot more important than any other excuse that I can muster up in my head. So biggest thing with the no time is you got to know your why. Another big thing is setting apart certain hours. So if you're somebody who 9 to 5, once you get home you got kids to worry about, maybe a spouse or whatever, maybe try getting up early, and so with excuses, when you're getting up early, something like that, people try to go from they try to go from like this crawling stage, they're crawling along, and they try to go from that into a dead sprint, and they can't go for very long, right? Because they're used to being crawling. And so in order to successfully make that transition, you have to do it somewhat gradually. Okay, so if you're someone who works a lot and you've never really gone to the gym, you never tried to eat healthy, or maybe you've had a little bit of experience at the gym, and then you try to get up an hour and a half early, go to the gym, bust your butt off, lifting weights, doing cardio, all of that good stuff, and then you go home and get ready for work and stuff, and then your day just seems like it's dragging out, and then maybe you're able to muster up the willpower to do it a second day, maybe the third day. By the time the fourth and fifth day comes, it really seems that it's not worth it for you, because you haven't stuck with it long enough to really see any kind of results. So the best way, in my opinion, to do that instead is maybe try waking up 20 minutes earlier, doing a quick 10 or 15 minute at-home workout. Could be something simple, it doesn't have to be real complex. Maybe do like some sort of circuit, and then as the weeks go by, expand your time doing the circuit. Maybe switch it up what you're doing in the circuit, and then eventually start to go to the gym. Eventually start to really get that dedication to it, and maybe after a couple weeks start trying to add in maybe 2 healthy meals a day. Maybe after 4 weeks you add in 3 or 4 healthy meals a day, and then by the time you're at your 5 and 6 week point, you'll have that willpower and that discipline built up to really take it to that next level, guys. So that's about all. I don't want to rant for too long, but hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.